Man, I went from a bag to a bag to a bag. I remember me and mama used to ride the cab. Pull up at the lot, no more lease, we paying cash. Show up to a crib, hand the keys to a Jag. That's that light work, flexing so much it hurt. Used to rock hand-me-downs, now Versace down my shirt. I remember them days we couldn't wait for the first. Finally made me a meal, now we eating off the verse. Yeah, but I remember being hungry. Sardines, ramen noodles, and macaroni. Had that wick cheese sandwich with fried bologna. Don't want no pity, this part of my testimony. Yeah, I probably could've hit a lick with all my homies. Instead I played it cool and sat at home all by my lonely. You can go be stupid, I'll be fine with being phony. Cause I seen how that worked out for Cedric, Byron, and Joey. Now my brother's serving life in a day. Putting money on his books, gotta pray. Both families still grieving for a loss. Man, this is not a game you wanna play. Cause I went from a bag to a bag to a bag. I remember me and mama used to ride the cab. Pull up at the lot, no more lease, we paying cash. Show up to a crib, hand the keys to a Jag. That's that light work, flexing so much it hurt. Used to rock hand-me-downs, now Versace down my shirt. I remember them days we couldn't wait for the first. Finally made me a meal, now we eating off the verse. Yeah, tell me what's worse, being hungry or stealing that woman purse. Both of my parents, they suffered a family curse. Now as a father, that got me on high alert. That's how it works, that's how it works. By 21, I should be 6 feet in the dirt, or in a cell, or in a hearse. I'm thanking God that with me it got reversed. To fitting in, I'm too adverse. The game dying, so I treat it like a nurse. It's hard work, I put God first. Not speaking truth is the way I reimburse. Cause I went from a bag to a bag to a bag. I remember me and mama used to ride the cab. Pull up at the lot, no more lease, we paying cash. Show up to a crib, hand the keys to a Jag. That's that light work, flexing so much it hurt. Used to rock hand-me-downs, now Versace down my shirt. I remember them days we couldn't wait for the first. Finally made me a meal, now we eating off the verse.
Yeah, what's going on, beautiful people? Welcome back. It's your boy Blue. Oh yeah, I'm digging this new track. I'm digging it. If you want to know the name of that song, let me find out for you. It's by Norman San, called Bag to Bag. And I just heard it literally 5 minutes ago, and I was like, this is gonna be my intro. This is gonna be my intro today. So welcome to the stream, guys. It is good to see you. Today we have a very special flight here on X-Plane 11, as we always do. Let me get my camera set up and ready. We'll be checking out the new Ultra Weather XP version 2.6. Just updated, I believe, last night, very recently. So we'll be checking that out. And what better place to check out a weather plugin than to check it out in Portland. We're in Portland, Oregon, starting off where we left off on our air hauler flight yesterday. And you know, the weather's always horrible out here in the Pacific Northwest, out here in Seattle, Portland area. And so you're like, you know what, let's check it out. So, I mean, right now you can't really see the weather, but if I go down, you can see these are the ultra weather clouds above us. So I am, and it just updated. I am using a mix of Active Sky. So Active Sky is feeding the weather data, and then Ultra Weather is just basically painting the sky for us. It replaces the sky colors, the cloud textures. There's a few sun effects. I think there's a bunch of different effects they updated. Definitely check out the website for the actual release notes, because I'm not gonna go over all of them. But I will show you my settings if you're interested. We'll get through that first. Today's flight will be on VATSIM, so if you would like to join us, feel free to. We're heading to Vancouver. We only have one leg today, very short flight. I would like to do more, but I can't today. I only have time to do one flight today. So we'll be doing Portland to Vancouver, very short leg, and then we'll be back next week for some more. I'll show you guys my Ultra Weather. This is the new UI, way better than the old one. I like that everything is on one page. Definitely better. Actually, it says turn on. Okay, so it's not on. My bad. I could have swore. Okay, here we go. That's hilarious. I didn't know that I had to hit that button. So okay, now we're looking at Ultra Weather. My bad. I'm sorry. So you can actually, I guess that's perfect, because now you actually see the difference between what I had before, which is basically, I think, X-Plane default. And now we're seeing a new set of cloud textures and a new set of sky colors. Still partly cloudy, or kind of overcast out here in Portland. so you can kind of see what's going on there. Yes, sir, Robin, I will be on VATSIM. So I'm gonna kind of zoom out here and kind of get an idea. So they're not volumetric clouds, but it's some kind of deal that they're doing to kind of emulate the feeling of volumetric clouds. So you can see we have multiple layers of clouds here, and they don't look too bad. I'm looking forward to departing out of Portland and flying through the clouds as we fly out of here. Hopefully the weather stays horrible for today. Usually we're hoping for good weather, but today, since we have some clouds and things like that, I kind of want to hope for some bad weather. As you can see, as we zoom out even more, the clouds go pretty far in the distance. They don't go all the way to the horizon, which I guess makes sense. I mean, I don't know, but it looks okay. It looks pretty good. Like, I kind of like, you see, as we rotate the camera. I'm actually gonna hide this. I think we're using sky texture 1. I thought I changed it to random sky, but I guess it's not. So it has dynamic sky coloring, dynamic atmosphere, dynamic sun glow, dynamic sun scattering, and dynamic visibility. A bunch of different changes they've added. I mean, this thing has been a work in progress for, I don't know, over a year. It's been a while since we got an update to ultra weather. Oh, what was that, a plane? Yeah, that's a Traffic Global plane flying out right now. It's like an MD-80 Delta. So it's pretty cool, I can dig it. I don't know, so before this, I was using another weather, I guess, cloud texture replacement called Cloud Art, which I do believe is really good. And right now, I'm gonna have to do the flight and really get a better opinion of what it looks like. This is really just my first look at it, to see which I like better. The clouds definitely look more puffy. It kind of gives you the idea of like a 3D cloud effect, even though they're technically not 3D volumetric clouds. But it does kind of give you the effect that you see as I rotate the clouds kind of move with it. That's something that usually happens by default anyway in X-Plane. But the pass-through, flying through it, looks like it's going to be really nice. You can see us going up and down through the clouds. Doing pretty good as far as the frames. I'm okay with that. We're getting like 28, 27 right now, but I'm also in Oryx, True Earth, Oregon, so that's probably why my frames are horrible right now. OTO, Manny, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Thank you for the support there. I really do appreciate that. So we'll see how performance goes, things like that. This is not the best judge of performance. If I really want to test how the clouds were doing, actually, no, we could just turn them on and off and let's see what happens. Or we could do this show plugin admin. It might actually show us information here for our performance. You can see ultra weather is the blue line, which is barely taking up any performance at all, as you can see here. X-Plane is the teal color. X Lua, which is actually the ZIbo, that is what you see kind of jittering here, which is taking up a lot of performance costs there, but everything else is really small. So ultra weather, very small, very small performance hit here. You can see it's only using 0.11%. Very small, so it should be pretty easy. One of the things that I think is going to work pretty well for is going to be VR. So looking forward to that. So we're at Flight Beams, Portland, Oregon. Portland International Airport is where we landed yesterday for our air hauler. Today will be another air hauler recorded flight. So I will need to go over there, air hauler, and get our flight set up for our flight to Vancouver. I've not done that yet. I do like this airport. Let's get some shout outs going before we leave. Wyatt, what's up, man? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Awesome, cool. Camilo, welcome to the stream. Thomas Pro, welcome back, man. Good to see you. Dion, good to see you, bro. Be amazing, welcome back. True Simulation. El Bepino, what's happening, man? Good to see you. Always bringing the cheese. Blue for terrain texture, it's better have Orbix or Ortho. Orbix is gonna really hit your frames a lot harder than Ortho will. So if you're already struggling for frames without Ortho, Ortho would be the way to go. It's gonna hit you either way, but Orbix is pretty frame intensive even with Vulkan. So it's better now with Vulkan, but it still hits you pretty good. Aviation 360, welcome to the stream. Manny, IFMG, good to see you, man. Lars Tron, welcome back. Yonda Morris, welcome back. Thank you guys for coming through. RJ Flight, welcome to the stream. Chris Curry, what's up, man? Micah Rivers, Score 91, what's up? PS, welcome to the stream. iFly Mania, Michael Washington, welcome, man. Sim Pilot, Captain Nick, and Big Mungus. Thank you all for coming through. Christopher Ramirez, what's up, man? Matique, welcome back. Finn, gotta make sure we get our shout outs in before we get started because I do not want to forget. We do have a motivational quote of the day too that I should say. and that is pretty simple. Learn from your mistakes, learn from your failures. Period. I think it sounds simple, but so easily we just kind of overlook the fact that, you know, when we make mistakes, when we do fail at something, at anything, we just get upset at ourselves, get mad, and then we end up, you know, a year later maybe making the exact same mistake because we didn't learn from the mistake or the failure. So learn from your mistakes and learn from your failures, guys. And I think the perfect place to think about that is in flight sim, because very often we fail to land smoothly. So we can learn from that. Anyways, let's get, it looks like Seattle Center is online on 124.2, and I think I'm actually still tuned into them from yesterday's stream. So we're gonna have to get our IFR clearance from Seattle Center, and we're already on that frequency, so that's perfect. So that's what I'm gonna do first. I'm gonna go ahead and get our IFR clearance. Let me get something to write on, and then we'll get going. Also, I should mention for Ultra Weather, for the update, if you bought Ultra Weather, like if you're a previous customer of Ultra Weather, if you bought it before January of 2020, you will have to pay $10 to update. But if you bought it after January 2020, you can get the update for free, which honestly, I was not happy about. I was this close to not updating. I was like, do I really want to pay $10 to update Ultra Weather when I'm pretty happy already with my clouds, you know? But I did it. I bit the bullet because I want to show you guys what it looked like, and you know, sacrifice. So yeah, that is what it is. I'm just gonna get my notes ready so that I can copy my IFR clearance. Gotta find my IFR clearance notepad. There it is. Alright, let's go ahead and do a radio check. Seattle Center, Blue 116 radio check.
The aircraft calling, reach out and clear.
Alright, beautiful. That's what I want to hear. Blue 116, looking for IFR to Vancouver.
Blue 116 cleared to Vancouver Airport, Portland 1 departure, then as filed. Maintain 6000, squawk 6603.
Clear to Vancouver International via the Portland 1 departure, and then it's filed, climb to 6000 and squawking 6603, Blue 116.
Blue 116, thanks for feedback, correct. Runway 28 right for departure, advise ready to push.
28 right, I'll let you know we're ready, Blue 116. Yesterday we landed on 10 right, so I guess the wind's going the other direction. Alright, so it basically gave us our exact flight plan. We didn't change anything, that's always nice.
Delta 682, connect Seattle.
Alright, let's turn him down while we get everything else ready. Alright, now one other thing I'm going to do, again, because we are using Air Hauler today, so let me get Air Hauler up and running and ready to go for our flights. And while we do that, I will get some plane setup music going, or I should say our boarding playlist. We'll get that playing. And I'm going to play the Bag to Bag song again, because I'm digging that song. I really like that song. I was jamming to it this morning, so we'll turn it on. Alright.
Man, I went from a bag to a bag to a bag. I remember me and mama used to ride the cab. Pull up out the lot, no more lease, we pay cash. Show up to a crib, had the keys to a Jag. That's that light work, flexing so much it hurts. Used to rock hand-me-downs, now Versace down my shirt. I remember them days we couldn't for the first. Finally made me a meal, now we eating off the verse. Yeah, but I remember being hungry. Sardines, ramen noodles, and macaroni.
Who's that? Flight Master 009. Is this like a series? Not really. It's not officially a series I'm doing. Robin ATC a little loud. Thank you. I'll turn them down next time I talk to him. Dion, see you later, man. Thanks for coming through. Thanks for stopping by. G Cruiser, it has been a while. Welcome back, man. Good to see you. Swavy Twins, welcome to the stream. K Joe, yes I do have a Discord. There it is right there. Entry simulation starting a world tour, bro. That's amazing. I have not yet done that. I want to do a world tour, but that is a lot of time and dedication to do that. So I just haven't been able to do it. Maybe we can consider doing a world tour when Microsoft Flight Simulator comes out. Maybe that'll be our first series for Microsoft Simulator is a world tour. We'll see. Here it is.
Not speaking truth is the way I reimburse. I went from a bag to a bag to a bag. I remember me and mama used to ride the cab. Pull up at the lot, no more lease, we paying cash. Show up to a crib, hand the keys to a jack.
Hold on, guys. I'm just getting this set up. Not gonna spend a lot of time in the air hauler UI today. I just want to get our flight ready. That's it. Make sure we give ourselves enough time too, so that ATC doesn't hold us beyond our departure slot, like yesterday. All right, here it is. All right, guys, welcome to Air Hauler. I'm actually gonna turn the chat off so you guys can see, and it won't be in the screen for long. We're just gonna set up our flight. Welcome to my office. This is the Air Hauler office. I really don't like this screen. It's like super blurry, but you can apparently change it. I just haven't spent the time to do that. Anyways, what we care about today is just another passenger route. We're gonna keep it simple, and we're gonna have the 737 from Portland. Mr. 672, hello, good to see you. Welcome to the stream, and today we're flying to Charlie Yankee Victor Romeo. I believe some new payware scenery came out for this airport, but I did not buy it. We will not be doing any purchase service today, and now we just gotta figure out how. Oh, you guys can't even see that. I just noticed that. That's not cool. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do this then. Hold on. I just noticed you guys cannot see what I see. All right, here we go. All right, close your eyes for a second. Okay, here it is. So on this screen, I didn't know you guys didn't see this. This is our basically loading up our passenger screen. So we're flying from Portland to Vancouver at 1552 Zulu. We'll be in the flight sim 15 minutes before takeoff, and we have a total of, I don't remember how many seats we have in this thing. 186 seats. We have 46 premium and 140 economy. So let's start with the premium seating price, which right now is at $300. Let's see how high we can go to get the most amount of people on board. And it looks like we have to go down because I think it's because it's a short flight. So I think the sweet spot's gonna be somewhere in here around, yeah, right there. $292 for premium economy, Portland to Vancouver. And then economy, let's see, again, it's a short flight, so we're not expecting to make a ton of money on this trip, but we'll make some profit. So again, the trick is just kind of like moving around this little knob until you find the highest number here, and that'll give us the highest amount of cash we can make. Alright, I think it's gonna be 22.8. Yeah. There it is. Alright, so 22,000. That's $233 per seat or per passenger. That'll be 98 passengers in economy, 31 passengers in premium, as a total of 129 passengers. And boarding time is gonna take us about 22 minutes. I'm hitting fly now, and let's see, who is that? Sprint Fly. Thank you for the subscription or follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. We'll hit fly now, and that is basically all we need to do. Make sure we have enough fuel, which we do. We have 1,700. Dang, we have a lot of fuel. Why do we have so much fuel? And now we'll go here, so we'll be in the sim at 1537. We'll be cruising at 30,000 feet today, 30,000, and we'll accept that and fly. All right, now we go back to our sim, which I'm actually gonna go to OBS, and I'm gonna switch you guys back over, turn this off, and we'll get going. So now all I have to do is go in here, change my time of day. Again, because I'm not using network mode. If you're using network mode, Air Hauler will actually load up X-Plane for you with everything set up and ready to go, so you can skip this part. But for me, I don't want Air Hauler to start my sim, so I do it myself. So cargo is 23,490. That's our payload. 23,490. Actually, that's too much. 23,490. Is that right? Yeah. And then fuel is gonna be 26,206 pounds. 26,206. Hit done, and now the next thing we need to do is set our actual time of day, which has to be exact. We're pretty close. I think they want us to be in sim at 15:37. And we'll scroll it. That's close enough right there. Apply changes. And then I'm gonna hit OK on the Air Hauler side. We should have a pop-up on our actual X-Plane. Very nice. And Booty! What a name. Hermanowan, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. I'm sorry if I said your name wrong. In English, that sounded bad. I'm sorry. Alright, cool. So we're set. Air Hauler stuff is done. We have 5 minutes left of actual boarding. After that, we'll have 10 minutes until we can depart. So let's go ahead and set up our flight plan and everything else in our ZIbo 737, and we can get the heck out of here. And I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I might not be. I don't know. I always feel like I'm forgetting something in X-Plane. Oh, our my freaking squawk code. Squawk code is 6603, and we'll be at 6,000 feet. All right, beautiful. So let's put that in. We'll do that first before I forget. So 6603. All right, that's in. Our altimeter today, the weather in Portland. We'll get that from Active Sky. And weather here is, let's see, 310 at 5, visibility 10, few at 500, scattered at 1500, no, sorry, 15,000, overcast at 20,000, temperature 13, dew point 08, altimeter 2977. Alright, altimeter is in. Let's get our flight plan. I've already initialized everything, so we're just going to go to the route page. Actually, departure arrival, we're expecting runway 28 right. Going to be the Portland 1. There it is, Portland 1, no transition. Actually, we're supposed to be transitioning Battleground, but it doesn't show that. I'm going to go to route, activate, execute, check our legs. That looks good. We'll do vector, and I'm going to put BTG Bravo Tango Golf as our first waypoint. Oh, we gotta go over here. There we go. Execute. Let me go ahead and check all of that over here and see if that is correct. Let me know, guys. If actually, no, we're not gonna do that. Never mind. Forget I said it. I didn't say anything. Yonda Moore, yes sir. This is ZIbo. Basically, the only 737 I fly is a ZIbo. That's the only one I have. Simon, what's up? What's up, man? Saucy. Simon Saucy. Welcome to the stream, bro. Good to see you. Alright, what's next on my flight plan? Sim brief, what you got for me? See, Juliet 1. That's an airway. Juliet 1. And then we'll fly right over Seattle. That'd be cool. It's probably be too cloudy to actually see the city, but we might. After Seattle, go over Painfield, Papa Alpha Echo, execute. We go to our departure arrival for Vancouver. We'll be on the Grizzly 6, on my Grizzy 6 out of Painfield. I don't know what runway. Let's see. 26 left. We'll do it. We'll do that. ILS 26 left. And there's no transition apparently for that. Hit execute and back to our route page. Let's take a look at our legs. Our legs are standing beautifully. I like it. I like it. It looks good. Alright, let's go down back to our route and to our performance initiation. We get our ground cruise stuff, our reserves. I'm gonna put 1.6. We have a lot of reserve actually. Cost index, we'll do 9er, and then we'll do cruise level of 300 today. Execute that. November 1, let's see. Oh, that's good. Flaps 5. That's good. Center of gravity is 21.1%. Trim is 5.25. We got our V speeds here. And that's it. We're done with our FMS. I don't know why it feels like it goes by so fast in this plane. And every other plane I fly, I feel like it takes forever. And that sound is a little loud. Let's turn it down. Alright, good. Alright, cool. So, passengers are still boarding. We have 1 more minute. And there it is. They're done. Let's get the APU fired up. The ZIbo signs on. Obi, what's up, man? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Captain Reynolds, welcome back, man. Good to see you, Yonda. Why not use the EFB? Just because it's faster for me. It's faster for me. Alright, APU's firing up. We're waiting for that. While we're waiting for that, we'll get the better pushback. And we'll start our leg. Pushback, request pushback.
Hey Captain, let me know where you want this thing.
Thank you, Vertical. Or V1. I'm gonna push back all the way over here. Wait, where is 28 right? Hold on. Before I tell you what to do, let me find out where the heck we're pushing to. Dante, welcome back, man. Good to see you, bro. Alright, we're here. 28 right. Wow, that's way over there. So maybe I actually need to push back this way onto, I think it's Tango. Yeah, that's Tango. Flight Master, you're flying Boston to Seattle right now in the A350. Very nice, taxiing to runway 15 right. Cool, man. Have a good flight, man. It's a pretty long flight. How long is that actually from Boston to Seattle? I'm not one for. Oops, wrong button. I'm not really one for long hauls too much. I hate when I lose my train of thought. I need better pushback.
Guys, the wheel's on board.
Hey Captain, let me know where you want this thing.
Way. Man, I'll tell you, man, better pushback. What will we do without better pushback? What will we do?
Great news, Captain. Your tow's coming.
Chris Curry, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Yes, I am. Let's welcome everybody aboard. Welcome to Blue Arrow.
Gentlemen from the flight deck, welcome aboard our flight today. We're company and business. We invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Again, welcome aboard.
Oh yeah, Blue Arrow first class. I'll tell you, man, I want to join Across the Pond event. Those spots fill up so fast, and I can't promise that I'm gonna be able to even do it when it comes. Like, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. How am I supposed to plan that I'm gonna be able to do a game in 2 months from now? So it's tough for me to commit to that kind of
looks
thing.
like the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready to connect.
I'm the kind of like, fly and go right now kind of thing. This flight is like 45 minutes, the actual flight itself. So it won't be here for long. We only have one flight. Let's go ahead and ask for pushback. And there is no ATIS, so we'll just say we have the weather. Seattle Center, Blue 116, you ready for pushback with the weather?
Blue 116 second.
Blue 116, you ready for pushback with the weather?
Blue 116, thanks for that. Push on to Tango approved.
Pushing back on the Tango, Blue 116. Hey, I just say with the weather because there's no actual weather letter identifier because Portland doesn't have an ATIS right now.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Tow's connected.
I mean, I could have just made one up and said with
Go and kill the
Bravo.
parking brake when you're ready to go.
Alright, kill the parking brake. Let's make sure everything else is alive, that our stuff doesn't die. We could disconnect the ground power, please. It'd be nice if he did that for me. He does not do that. So that stuff is fine. Park brake released.
Here comes the pushback.
I'm not gonna turn the packs
Line
on.
'em up.
I will turn the pumps. And you guys said the center two need to be on, because my other two are on. We'll turn on the collision. Should have done that already. Oops. Out of order. What up, MD10 VR? Good to see you welcome to the stream. I was thinking about doing today's flight in VR. I was thinking about it, but I was like, you know what? No, we're already kind of low on frames in our flight, so I don't want to push it. I don't want to push it.
All right, we've got everyone strapped in. Give us a ring if you need anything.
I love the elevator music playing in the background. It's so classic. I don't know if you guys can actually hear it. I'm gonna leave it low though, because I want you guys to hear these engine sounds. All right, let's go ahead and fire these things up. All right, packs are already off. I never turned them on, and we're gonna go with engine number 2. I hear it. Here's N2. 10%. Geo, what up, bro? Good to see you.
Door has been closed. Once again, we do need all passengers to remain seated at this time. Please double check the security of your seatbelt. All electronic devices do need to be turned off and put away at this time. This does include all cellular phones and two-way.
And introducing fuel. So engine number 2. Airplane Meme, welcome to the stream, man. Caden Fun Times, welcome back. We are heading to Vancouver today. Vancouver, Canada. The amazing, you're flying Portland to San Francisco in 7-3. Nice, man. That's a good flight too. We did the reverse of that leg yesterday. Yesterday we flew San Francisco to Portland. Captain Austin, welcome to the stream. All right, it looks like we should have one good engine so far. Can you imagine? I guess I could imagine. I just don't have it turned on, but I could turn on like random failures. The issue would be I would probably never figure out how to fix them. Because I'm not a real pilot. At least not for this plane. Alright, engine 1 is firing up. She's spinning.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
Parking brake set.
And we're disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
Report safety demonstration on our Boeing 737 aircraft. Thank you.
Matthias, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Hymenopus, welcome to the stream. My graphic settings are all set to high. I have high HDR. I think my objects is set to high. It's not max, it's just high. And my anti-aliasing is actually down to like the 3rd setting. And my reflection detail is all the way down to low. And I have draw shadows turned off. All right, that is 2 good engines stabilized and generators on. APU off. APU bleed off. Packs on auto.
And we're disconnected.
Isolation
Signal
valves
pin on the
already
right.
on.
Take
Engine
it easy
bleeds
and have
are
a safe
on.
flight.
Thank you very much, V1. And pro beads. I think everything. Hydraulics. We need those. Our altitude is set. I know I'm not doing any of this in order, but hey, we're gonna get going. We'll turn on terrain radar. Not that we don't need to. We'll turn on flight directors on both sides. Our altitude needs to be 6,000. I can't see around my joystick. Wait, why are these? Oh, okay. It's at 10,000 right now. It's at 6,000. Flaps down.
Each cabin exit door and some exits over the wings are equipped with an evacuation slide. Some slides, except those over the wings, may also be used as ramps. This aircraft has escape path.
Alright, and now we'll do our flight control check.
Will indicate you have reached an exit. In an emergency evacuation, leave all carry-on bags behind and quickly.
Beautiful. Alright, we're ready to taxi. Let's go ahead and ask for clearance. Where are we at? Seattle? Seattle Center, Blue 116, ready to taxi with her.
Blue 116 on 928, you're right. Taxi via Tango Alpha.
Tango Alpha to 28 right, blue 116. That's pretty simple. We basically just go around. Alright, park brake released. Taxi lights are coming on. Hydraulics check. Yep. I love this plane. Be careful, our isolation valve is on open. It should be on auto. Yeah, now it's on auto. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hawaii.
Will inflate the vest or blow into the red tube
Love
on the
this
side of the
airport.
vest. There is also a light that will illuminate upon contact with water. Never inflate the vest inside the airplane.
Never inflate a vest inside the airplane. I feel like us as flight simmers, we should know the safety demonstration by heart, especially if you fly ZIbo and you listen to it all the time. Though I still definitely don't. Look at that, Alaska A320 or something like that off our right there. It's like he's just pushing back. Wonder where he's headed. Oh, I probably should look at the chart, make sure I'm going the right direction. I don't want to make anybody angry. Actually, he said Tango to Alpha. Tango, Alpha is over here. All right, so straight ahead to Alpha. Again, guys, if you just joined us, we only have one leg today. We are flying on VATSIM, but we'll be flying from Portland to Vancouver in the ZIbo 737. We'll be testing out Ultra Weather XP version 2.6, which is the weather plugin I'm using right now. Looking forward to seeing how that looks from the sky. It looks pretty good from the ground. Doesn't look too bad. It's supposed to be overcast, like high overcast. I think it's the weather right now says weather right now is actually it says 0. That's weird. 10 station miles of visibility, few at 5,000, scattered at 14,000. So sounds about right.
Maintain flight level 240.
Another Alaska 737 over there.
Please hit the flight level 240 by dispersion.
Here's Tango. Here's Alpha. I think he's on Kilo. Lots of. I didn't know there was so many Delta aircraft in Portland. So this right here should be Alpha right before the runway. Using Traffic Global for the AI traffic too, just FYI. These are not all real people. It'd be legit if this airport was this full and the models actually matched this perfectly. Goals. Noah, I am old enough. No, I'm 30, I think. Every time you guys ask me that, I'm like reminded how freaking old I am. I'm like, I didn't know I was that old. I'm like, huh, I'm 30 years old. Hopefully he's crossing Alpha and not gonna taxi in front of us. I think it looks like AI may be landing. Yeah, I think they're landing to it, right? Outside drive-by view. Look at that sexy blue arrow livery. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Eesh. Man, I love these wing views. I don't know, man. When it comes to flight sim, like flights like these, like the more realistic it looks and the better it looks, it just really it really is enjoyable for me. It's so much more enjoyable than flying through like from a default airport where like it just kind of doesn't really look like it's supposed to look. Alright guys, help me out. Let's see, let's make sure that all of our stuff is set up correctly. So we got our chart ready for our departure out of Portland, the Portland 1. We have the overhead, what are these blue lights? RAM door open? Oh, trim air is not on. I I think everything above his should be good though, right? Transponder needs to be on transmitter receive. Squawking 6603. Panel lighting, that's helpful. Simman, thank you, man. Thank you very much for that. Speed. Turn it up a bit. Do like 220. 25. We'll fly by hand for the most part on departure, but I just want to have that for backup. Again, we are using air hauler, so we have to be careful how we fly, because it will be judging us how we fly, and the passengers will not be happy if we make any sudden movements or pull a bunch of G's. And as far as our flight plan, I think our flight plan should be good too. Let's double check that. Step through it for a bit. Make sure nothing's weird looking. It looks okay. Put that back to map. Alright, we're ready to take off, guys. Strobes are on.
Blue 116, survey heading 360, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a
Clear
good
to take
flight.
off 28 right, heading 360, Blue 116. Alright, that's... Huh, that's... okay. Alright, right, okay. So we're basically gonna make our 180. I'm heading... My heading's already set to 0. No, actually it's not a 180. That'll be... okay, we'll follow 360. Alright, we've already gotten our takeoff clearance. I have to take a look at that old AirTran livery and see what it looks like. Alright guys, headphones on. This ZIbo's taking off for my 28 right. Alright, really quickly, let me get my departure chart up. Alright, let's go. Takeoff power set. Rotate.
Positive rate.
You're up. And it's a right turn.
400.
Honestly, I like the vector departures, like when they give you a heading right off the runway.
1000.
Alright, holding about 15 degrees on that nose right now. Trying to. And basically that right turn is going to turn us towards our first VOR, which is the battleground VOR. Oh, we just overshot it. Alright, that is a heading of 360. And we're climbing for 6,000. Retracting flaps. Gear off. We should hear from ATC in just a second. Gonna trim it out so that we don't have to put so much pressure on the yoke.
Blue 116, radar contact, stay altitude, climb and maintain final 300.
Blue 116 passing 4,700, climb to 300.
Blue 116, roger, turn 30 degrees left, when able, proceed direct battleground, joint J1, resume on navigation.
Let me turn him up. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. Can you repeat that one more time for V116?
Turn 10, you can turn 20 degrees left, join J1, resume on navigation.
20 degrees left, join the Juliet 1, resume on navigation, V116.
Delta 1870 cross, Auburn at a maintain 12000, Seattle altimeter 2978, landing, or cross Ratty at a maintain 12000, Seattle altimeter 2978, landing north.
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and hit LNAV. Actually, we do VNAV.
Okay, repeat that altitude for Delta 1870. 12,000, 12,000.
I go 30,000 feet.
Roger, be at
I still have the controls.
At ready.
I'm trying to change the autopilot.
We got the QNH to 978. Delta 1870, if you can't make it by
on.
ready, that's fine. You can expect vectors to the ILS runway 34 and approach into Seattle.
We'll speed up.
Yeah, we'll try to make it. If not, I'll let you know.
VNAV is on. Flaps going all the way up now. We'll change our auto brakes. Where are we at? Let's change our FMC. We're a little bit close to Battleground, so I mean we can try going direct to Battleground. It might be too late. Because our Juliet 1 leaves from Battleground, so we need to go through Battleground to get to Juliet 1, but I think we were right on top of Battleground just now. And on that departure, for some reason, I don't know if scenery was loading or something, but our frames dropped pretty low. I almost got disconnected from that sound. I think everything's under control though. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch the autopilot, because yesterday we had a little bit of an issue there with the autopilot. We're on VNAV, passing 10,000 feet now, so lane lights going off. All the exterior lights, except for the strobes and nav. There's those ultra weather clouds from up close and above.
Ladies and gentlemen, the seatbelt sign will be switched off shortly. However, for your own safety, we recommend that you keep your seatbelt loosely fastened in case of any unexpected turbulence. We have an excellent team on board today.
Seattle Delta 1870, yeah, we're not going to make 12,000 at ready. Delta 1870, no worries, just descend and maintain 12,000, the Seattle altimeter 2978. Roger, go to 12,000, 2978 for Delta 1870.
Alright, climbing over Oregon, or kind of Washington area, and we've been cleared to 30,000 feet by ATC and to resume on navigation, so basically fly our own flight plan. We're on our own. VNAV is on and seems to be working. We should be turning left though.
Seattle Center Pacific 3626 requesting clearance from Seattle to Dallas Fort Worth.
Let's just go straight to Alder. Go direct to Alder.
Pacific 3626 Seattle Center, hello, clear to Dallas Fort Worth.
There we go. Alright, so I guess I have to click on VNAV and LNAV also. I thought I could just press VNAV and it was both.
7000, departure with me, squawk 6675.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was. I had VNAV selected, but I didn't have LNAV selected. I, for some reason, thought I only had to press one of them. So now it's it's going direct. So our top of climb will be here right before Alder. Again, only 30,000 feet. We're not going very high. It's a very short flight today.
6675, 3626.
In Portland to Vancouver, that's a regional flight right there. So.
Runway 34, advise ready to taxi.
Respect, runway 34, advise ready to taxi.
And it looks like air hauler is tracking, so that's good. That's good news. Haven't had any issues since before. We also, they didn't complain about us leaving late either, so I think we probably left about 5 minutes late. I think there's a buffer zone in there. Alright, anyways, let's see what these clouds are looking like. I'm gonna turn that sound down because it's gonna be really loud, so cover your ears. I don't know, guys, what do you think? I want to know, what's your opinion on these clouds so far? This is the updated Ultra Weather XP v2.6. About to fly right through a cloud right now. See what that looks like. not bad. I like it. I like the, you know, that flying through the cloud didn't look too bad. So if you're new, if you don't know what ultra weather is a visual weather plugin or X-Plane. Changes all of the cloud textures, the sky colors and textures. It also changes the water textures, I think, as well. And you know, the haze, all that kind of stuff. Uh-oh. Captain, you're making your passengers uncomfortable. Full negative, no, G 0.7, comfort level 77%. Come on, autopilot, what are you doing? It's a little bit bumpy. What are you doing, autopilot? It looks okay. It looks like, I mean, I know that they spent a lot of work on this, and I don't like giving bad reviews, but I have to be honest. Despite how long it took them to work on it. Let me turn the X-Plane down a little bit so we can hear.
Delta 1870, turn off, setting 250, vector bomb.
But I don't know, for an update that they're making you pay for, I honestly expected a bit of a more dramatic change from the older Ultra Weather to this one. I've had Ultra Weather for a very long time, and honestly, Ultra Weather for a long time was my go-to weather plugin. And it wasn't until I think the most recent version of XEnviro that I decided to change to XEnviro because I like their volumetric clouds. After that, I went to Cloud Art, which is the one I've been using most recently. And now with the Ultra Weather being out, I don't know, man. I like the sky colors. That's my favorite part so far. I don't know what the water looks like yet, but I like the sky colors. The clouds they're all right. I mean, they're better. They're better. Frames, I don't think it's bad on frames. I just think that my ZIbo mixed with True Earth Oregon is really what's hurting my frames. I don't think that Ultra Weather is impacting them at all. So I think performance-wise, I think it's fine. And this, I think it will work really well in VR too. I haven't tried it in VR. Actually, yeah, I did. I did a VR flight this morning. In a GA plane with Ultra Weather turned on, and it worked perfectly fine. I didn't have any issues in VR. So yeah, man, I don't know. I don't want to say I would recommend it yet. I would say, you know, if you can download it, like if you bought it recently and you can update for free, go for it. But if not, I really wouldn't pay for it. Especially with Cloud Art out there. Like Cloud Art, you can get basically the same effect. It looks just as good, and it's free. So honestly, if I had to choose between Cloud Art and Ultra Weather v2.6, I would pick Cloud Art.
Aircraft calling Seattle Center, you're coming in very quiet.
But that's just my first impression right now, because it's my first flight with it. I'm having some textures not loading out here in the background. Gio, you run Cloud Art? Yeah, I've been running Cloud Art for a long time. Like, I've been running Cloud Art since before it got popular. Another thing I noticed is in the older Ultra Weather, the older version, it actually did fix this horrible contrail. This brown, smoky-looking contrail that we get in X-Plane. Ultra Weather fixed that in the last version. I'm surprised that it's not doing it anymore. I don't know why. I don't know, say. It's a nice screenshot. So I don't know why my plane keeps pitching down. Like, it's supposed to be climbing up, and it keeps pitching down, and it's like, my passengers don't like that. It's like causing us to do like about 0.7 Gs, and every time it happens, my passenger happiness goes down. Jacob Sausage, what's up, man? Welcome back. Good to see you, bro. Scandinavian Aviation, hello. What is my least favorite plane in real life? The Airbus Beluga is my least favorite plane in real life. That is my least favorite plane. I understand why it exists. I do get it. It moves other airplane parts. I get that. I think it's very efficient. I think it's perfect for what it does. I just don't like it. I don't like how it looks. I think it's ugly. But I mean, they don't really have a choice. The fact that they have to, you know, ship the big things that they have to ship and have to fit. So statistically, or I guess it makes sense. But I just don't really like how it looks. That's my personal opinion.
Everybody say they hot. Some of y'all ain't right though. Everybody got punchlines, but some of y'all ain't right though.
But this True Earth. Wait, where are we? Actually, I think we might be over Washington now. Yeah, we gotta be over Washington. Beautiful, beautiful. I'll say this, I do like these little streaks in the sky. And I must say too, because I'm being, I guess, maybe a little bit harsh on ultra weather. This is only one of the sets of ultra weather cloud sets. There's like 12 different sky textures. Let me turn them down. Yeah, there's 12 different sky textures. There is 24 different cloud sets. That's crazy. Can I load these? Is this gonna, wait, it's off? Turn on. Oh my god. Are you serious? This was off the whole time? Are you serious? It was off the oh, I feel horrible. I feel horrible. I've been talking bad about ultra weather and it was off. Oh, that looks way better. No wonder I was upset. Let's see. Yep, chemtrails is still broken. That's hilarious. Wow. I'm sorry. I don't know why it turned itself off. It's been on. I don't get it. I don't know. Right? Yeah, laugh at me. That was hilarious. So, you can change sky texture. There's 12 different sky textures, 24 for cloud texture. I want to see if I can change it. I'm scared. It's gonna crash my plane. Alright, it's not really changing. You need to I gotta reload textures to apply changes, revert back to user guide. Okay, well. I'm gonna set mine to random. And the same with sky textures, just because I can get a varying look every time I fly.
I don't know why I can't get you out of my mind.
Thank you, Dominic, for the subscription. Welcome to the Roy family. Sorry, guys, I made a mistake. I made a boo-boo. As I mentioned in our motivational quote today, learn from your mistakes and from your failures. I'm gonna learn from this one. But man, so yeah, it looks better. Okay, let me rephrase my thoughts on ultra weather. This looks good now. This looks pretty darn good now. How long has it been off? Oh wow, look at that down there. Where are we? Renee, hello, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Future IO, hello. Where are we for real, for real? What is this place? Oh, this is Tacoma. We're flying over right now. It does look good. I agree. Oh, bad. Pino, the ortho down there is 18x, really? This is Orbix, so I don't know what they do there, zoom level. That means I need a new screenshot with X with ultra weather. Yeah, that's not bad. You've been using Active Sky, SkyMax 4.9. What do you think, Kim Tros? I mean, you've been using SkyMax for a while. I haven't used SkyMax since like the first version, so I don't have an opinion anymore on SkyMax on how it looks. Compared to like SkyMax, how does this look to you? I've been using again XenViral and CloudArc, most recently CloudArc, and looking at this, it looks good. Like I'm.
116 cross Eager, center maintain 12000, the Vancouver altimeter 2977.
Down to 12000 over Everett Blue 116. I can barely hear him. I had him turned down.
Seattle Raider, Delta
Are we already descending?
19,000 feet, 35 miles
Yeah,
from
Tower 6 coming up.
99.7.
Now, I don't trust that our VNAV is going to do it for us.
3626, ready taxi.
Civic 3626, running 340.
Alright, let's get our charts for Vancouver.
Delta 4805, Seattle Center, low squawk 6622.
Squawk 6622. Delta 4805.
American 546, kind of go center 132.2, okay.
Arrival, Jersey 626. I think it's this one. I can't remember. I already forgot.
American 546, kind of go center 132.2.
Yes, sir, with you.
We're landing, yeah, 26 left in Vancouver.
Negative, contact Oakland Center 132.2, 32.2.
Roger, sir.
Delta 4805.
I like the cloud variety, yeah. I think that's the biggest plus to ultra weather is the cloud variety. If you set your clouds to random and you go out and fly, you'll really see, you'll have a nice variation of cloud looks as you do your flights day to day.
Delta 4805, the Seattle altimeter is 2978, and you can descend via the Mariner 7 arrival.
Descending via Mariner 7 arrival. 2978, altimeter Seattle, thank you.
Alright, here we are. Yeah, okay,
Seattle
pain.
Center, hello again, Delta 751, I'll take ground at Tacoma, requesting on clear Chicago ahead.
Delta 751.
Our approach will be
Seattle
26
Center, standby.
left. And we'll get the airport chart too while we're at it. I don't know why it's so saturated.
Connect Delta 751, I'm gonna be closing up here in a couple minutes.
Alright, cool. VNAV is actually bringing us down. I'm proud of you, VNAV. Look at you. Look at you doing things all by your dang self. I'm proud of you, VNAV. Oh, this looks good. We'll be descending right over Paynefield. Actually, we should be over Payne right now. And Seattle is below us, which is probably the reason why our frames are so low. Which makes 100% sense because Orbix Seattle is crazy. Oops. I remember in the old ultra weather, they had a setting where you could change the color of the clouds, like as far as like how dark they are or light. So like if you're flying into a storm, you wouldn't be seeing like bright white clouds. You would see, oh look at it, is that a Boeing field right there? Yeah, it is. Or maybe Payne. That's Paynefield right below us. You wouldn't be seeing bright white clouds like these. You'd see kind of like grayish, different shades of gray. I don't know if that's a part of the new update or not. But I don't know, it doesn't look bad. I could be happy with flying with this for a while. Which I probably will. If you want a good comparison though, check out our flight we did yesterday. We were using the CloudArc textures. I am Sean. We're using Orbix True Earth Washington is what we're flying over right now. We should have regular old ortho when we get to Vancouver though. And we should be okay on our descent. Let's go ahead and set up so before we get distracted by clouds or ground textures. Let's get our.
Descending on my airspace, Vancouver approach offline frequency change approved, okay?
Thank you very much for the ATC for frequency change approved 116. All right, so back to Unicom. All right, so we'll see we have 1107. I'm gonna change this to 11070 for the ILS. There it is. And then the CRS for our arrival today is 263. Oops, too far. There it is. Alright, there it is. And I can already see the airport on our chart here. We look to be okay. I'm actually gonna change my altitude all the way down to 8,000, so the VNAV can hopefully take us all the way down to 8,000. And we'll just kind of watch it, and if it kind of goes off track, we'll just have to take matters into our own hands. But in the meantime, again, I think this is the perfect place, man, to do a test flight on the weather. Is in the Pacific Northwest out here, Seattle, Portland, Vancouver area. It's always cloudy, it's always raining out here, the weather's always horrible. It's always definitely the perfect place to check it out. But yeah, again, to show you guys, I showed this earlier, but I want to show it to you again. Oh, what was that? I've never seen that before. This is the performance that I'm taking from Ultra Weather, which right now doesn't even show Ultra Weather in the mix. Wait, did it turn off? That's weird. Why does it keep turning off? Huh. What's up with that? When we started the stream off, I turned it on. At least I thought I turned it on. Yeah. Look at the difference though. This looks way better. As we're going right through the clouds now. I still wish that they would add more of a sun glare effect. I'm still not getting that in Ultra Weather. Maybe they have it again. This is my first time using it, so I could be misspeaking on a few of these things. Pacific Aviation, I'm gonna fly over your house in Victoria. Nice, man. We'll wave at you on the way down. Look at it. This looks good. This right here looks good. God rays, that's what it's called. God rays. So again, it's not using volumetric clouds, but they're doing some kind of formula to emulate or replicate volumetric clouds. I'm not really sure how that works, but we do know that they mentioned trying to make volumetric clouds for I think version 3, but this is version 2.6. Man, I love flying in and over Seattle. It's just, the scenery out here is just so nice. Jacob Sausage, we are on. We're into our descent for our arrival. The Grizzly arrival into Vancouver. Only one stop today, so I'm sorry, guys, but it's been a pretty good flight so far. Been really liking the cloud textures, and it's crazy. How am I not even noticing that it's turning off? It's weird to me. Actually, I didn't see Seattle International. We should have flew right over it. I didn't see it though. We might not get 100% satisfaction on this flight. We're only 88% and we're almost there. I like it. I like it. I need to do some more flights. I need to see more of the textures that they have. There may be a favorite for me as far as the textures that Ultra Weather has. But so far, oh, there it is. It just, okay, wow, that is ugly. Ew. I hope that's not Ultra Weather. Let's see. No, it is. Ew. Those brown clouds are not pleasing on the eyes. I don't see a setting to change the color. I see random watercolor, water waves, lights, use Ultra Weather lights, dynamic light haze. I want to see this at night. We need to do a night flight later. Ambient volume, it does have its own sounds or ambient sounds. Cloud terrain blend, high altitude clouds, definitely want those. So no. That's weird, they just changed to that ugly brown color. Like that, I don't like. I don't like how that looks at all. It looks tacky. Alright, let's check on our flight, make sure we're not missing out on anything. Alright, what is the altimeter in Vancouver? Let's see, I want to check active sky. The wind, sorry, not the wind, the weather. Weather in Vancouver says 310 at 9, visibility 20, few at 1500, scatter at 16,000, broken at 26,000, temperature 14, dew point 11, and altimeter is 2977, basically the same as Portland. So we're gonna go ahead and come out of standard. We're at 12,000 feet now. Do. And yep, that's already good. The airport actually should be off our right. No, it's over. It's up right ahead of us. So we need to descend. We need to be at 8,000. I don't know why it's keeping us up here. So we go ahead and take over the vertical navigation and descend down to 8,000 feet. You got us far enough. I'm proud of you, VNav. You got us this far. Usually you don't ever work for me. It's just my luck, I guess. Honestly, we probably want to be even lower. We want to be at like 6. Let's see. We want to be. Where are we? All right, so we're out here. Let's go down to 6,000. Yeah, 6,000 works. Yes, X-2011 does have a demo. Infinite Flight Post, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. Are you the real one? That's funny. Yeah, that's what we were all just saying. The clouds look dark. Like I understand like storm clouds, and it's funny because I was just talking about that, about storm clouds, but yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't look right. Doesn't look right. So when it comes to the nice weather clouds, they're doing a pretty good job there, but the storm overcast look is just not, it's not working. And you look way off in the distance too, you can see I'm having my mesh, I think it's probably coming from my ortho mesh transferring over. I think right now we're still over Orbix. But you can see this line coming up ahead of us. That's going to be the line between Orbix, True Earth, Washington, and my Ortho 4XP generated stuff. Look at that factory right there. Like this is why I like True Earth. Details like these, that's cool. That's one of the thousands of points of interest that they include into these scenery packs. So the airport should be over there. I think this is it right here. And we should be making a right turn in just a second. The polished engine looks grown on you. I'm telling you, man. We need to come over to the shiny engine side. We're fast. I just realized that we're at 285 knots below 10,000 feet. Speed brakes are coming out. And our auto throttle's already on. But I'm gonna go down to like 240 knots. Speed's coming back. We're leveling off now at 6,000. That's beautiful. Lane lights will come on too because we're below 10K. Logo lights, we'll put those on, sure. Wing well lights, sure. And we'll let the passengers know we're about to land here soon. Prepare for landing. If I go into the cockpit, I might see Victoria. Well, let's see. You point it out because I won't recognize it. I'm Sean, air hauler route, Portland to Vancouver. Making a decent amount of cash on this route. It's not a ton of money. We made more yesterday. In big planes, you'll make more money by doing longer routes. Like hour and a half plus. Selim, what's up? Good to see you. What's in the stream? What up, Pacific? No, sorry. What's up, Avio, man? What's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Doing well. Doing very well. To the beat, y'all. Down to the beat, y'all. It's not a real weather generator. It doesn't generate weather. It just paints the weather. So if you turn on like your real weather on X-Plane, you know, it'll take the default weather that X-Plane gets, and then ultra weather basically just paints it, shows it the way that they believe it's supposed to be shown. So right now I'm using active sky to generate the actual weather, and the ultra weather is again painting what it believes that should look like. And right now we're kind of unimpressed by how it looks with the dark clouds. Earlier it looked pretty good actually. And let me double check that it's on, because it keeps turning itself off too. So whenever I get opinionated and talking about what I think about it, it shows me that it's not even on. Sorry, it is on. Alright, down to 3,000. And we're gonna slow it way down, like 210 knots. And we're gonna set our auto brakes, and we're gonna descend. There we go. And then I'll get my heading ready to turn for our base. Our course setting is already set for the ILS for only 2.6 left, I believe. Mark Salman, what's up, man? Good to see you. Well, good day. How would I describe this year in one word? Social distancing, I guess, yeah. I don't know how I would describe it. I don't really have a word for this year. It's been chaos. That's what I would say. Chaos is the perfect word. Z, what's up, man? Hello, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Selim, I'm using a Thrustmaster T16000 joystick. I don't have a yoke, I just have the joystick, and also have the throttle quadrant that comes with it as a set. I've been using this for like 2 or 3 years now. Historical, that's a good one too. That's a good one. Why doesn't Active Sky paint? I believe it does. I've never used their clouds, but I've been told by other people that there is an option to like have Active Sky draw actual clouds, but I have not tried that or seen what that looks like. All right, so we're gonna make our left turn for our left base for Vancouver. We'll go ahead and we're on Unicom, so Vancouver traffic, Blue 116, left base from 826 left Vancouver. And for some reason, whenever I do the radio call, my whole system slows down. I'm just noticing that when I hold the button for X-Pilot to do a transmission, radio, check radio, it slows down my whole sim. So I gotta take a look at that, find out why that's happening. How do you get your name in green like Avia? You gotta be a member of the Blue Arrow Gold member. You just join. There should be a join option at the very bottom of the video. It'll give you the option to join for a certain amount, whichever you choose. He's been a long time Gold member supporter, so I appreciate that again, Avio. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of agree. Oh, look at it. The clouds just changed colors again. Yeah, I think there's some work that needs to be done with this thing. All right, let's go ahead and hit approach mode. And we should pick up the ILS. And we'll add in some flaps. Yep, all right, we're getting the, we are tuned into that radio. I'm gonna turn the sound of the engines back up. All right, we just locked onto the localizer. Future IO, most people who know me know that I don't stream all day. I know there's some streams out there who will stream like 8 hours a day, 4 hours a day, 6 hours a day. Usually my streams last a max of 4 hours. I try not to go that long. If it goes 4 hours, something went horribly wrong, most likely. But usually my streams are around 2 to 3 hours. But today, I'm not even sure how long we've been on, but we only have one flight, so we're almost done. We haven't been live for all that long. We've been on for, it says, an hour and 19 minutes. So, but welcome aboard, man. Glad to have you on board with us. Flaps have come down a little bit already. Just adding them slowly. We are, how far are we? I think we're at 12 miles DME. Land lights are on. Yep, everything is ready on the overhead. I have not got the honeycomb yoke yet, man. I've seen good things about it though. I've seen really good things about it. That's funny, Dante. Every YouTuber said the same thing. Did it turn off? It better not. It did. What is going on with this thing? Huh. What is causing my ultra weather to turn itself off? Alright, we're 9 miles out. Let's get this thing slowed down. It's gonna take a while to get to 155, but we're gonna set it now. Yeah, I don't know why that keeps happening. And it's crazy because earlier I didn't even recognize that it was changing. Now that the clouds are so different, I'm definitely recognizing it's changing. I do like XEnviro, but it's not yet compatible with Vulkan, so I have been using it.
2,500.
Bro, that's a big deal, AVO. Big deal, man. I remember my first 1,000 subscribers. Oh, it's like I didn't even think I'd ever get that high. I was like, really? Dang, man. This might be something I could do for a little while. Alright, 6 miles, D-Meat. We'll bring the MD-80 out again later. Not today, but sometime in the future. I love that plane, so I'll definitely be flying it again. Jay knows the way. Hello, hello. Adrian, why are you always late? You need to turn on notifications. It's all good. You can always watch it back if you choose to. Alright guys, I'm gonna have to look away from the chat. It's time to land the plane. We are 5 miles away. Speed's coming down. Gear's coming down. We're kinda heavy today, so our V1 might be a little high. Let's see. What is it? What is our approach VREF? I don't think it's gonna let me go there. Oh well, whatever. We'll wing it. I have visual. I'm not gonna make a radio call. It's slowing down my system. You can't move to 11.5 until XEnviro so it becomes compatible. I'm looking forward to when XEnviro becomes compatible, man. It's gonna probably be the way to go again if the performance isn't too bad of a hit. That's still one of my favorites. Ultra Weather used to be one of my favorites, but I recently branched out.
1,000.
1,000. How about we fly from here? My controls. And I'm gonna turn off auto throttle. And I'm trying to match that. There we go. All right. Send in your predictions, guys. Gears down. 3 green. We need a smooth landing or our passengers are going to be very angry at us. Alright, I see 2 white, 2 green. Sorry, 2 white, 2 red.
400.
This makes me wish I had better scenery in Vancouver, but it's all good.
300. Minimums. 200. 100. 100.
Let's get the center line today.
40. 30. 30. 20. 20. 10.
And there's a float.
10.
13 minutes early. Reverse is green. Alright, missed that exit. We'll take the next one.
80 knots.
80 knots. I think this is a runway, actually, right here. We'll use a runway. Alright, reverse with D10. There should be an exit to our left here somewhere. Welcome to Vancouver, beautiful people.
Make sure you have all your personal belongings before you exit the aircraft, and be careful when opening the overhead compartment. You're now free to use your mobile phones and small lightweight devices.
Pacific Aviation, I love that you believe in me so much that I can get a negative 1 feet per minute, bro. If I ever get that, I need to donate to you. I think I've had like a single digit landing rate before, but those come very rare. Very rare. Usually after a very long float in a very small plane. Alright. Flaps are coming up. I don't know where we're going. I don't think I've ever landed in Vancouver. Yeah, I have. Let's see. Let's check our chart. Alright, well, we know we're going right. That's one thing I do know. We'll just pick any spot. Any old spot will do. There's N-Transat. I'm not sure if that's a legit airline that lands here. There's WestJet, Air Canada, lots of WestJets. Americans over there. Is there any open spots? Ali Bob looks to stream. Good to see you. Pacific Aviation says, I know where to park, turn left. Dang it, man, I should have told me that earlier. I'm gonna turn left. I always have to follow the locals. Don't mind me. Don't mind me, I'm just making a U-turn. I know, right? The AI took all the dang parking spots. Alright, APU turned it on. That's one thing I always forget to do. Oops. Not that we really need it. Today is our only flight, so we'll be shutting her down completely after this. Tactic skills on 100, baby. Alright, where are we going? Pacific Aviation, since you're directing me. I see an open spot right there. I'm gonna take it. Oh, look at those Dash 8s. Man, I want a Dash 8. I want a fly Dash 8. Come on, Fly J Sim, give us the Dash 8. Oh, fuel truck. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I got 118 passengers on this flight. You just killed all of us. I'm taking this spot right next to Atlantic, to United. I want that Fly J Sim Q400. They need to hurry up and finish that thing. I have been holding back flying Dash 8s until that comes out, because the one that's currently out is just okay. It's not, I don't know, I'm picky sometimes when it comes to the quality of my planes that I fly on stream. There's no marshaller here, so I don't know if there's going to be a SAM auto gate. We'll just park it. Alright, we made it safely. But did you die? No, you did not. We here, baby. APU gen's coming on. And we're gonna kill the engine. And stop blinding everybody too. Strobes off. Runway turn offs off. Landing lights off. Make sure I don't forget to close the door before we do replay. I think it's it. And then we will enjoy the sound of the spool down. Ay, ay, ay. Love that sound. I love that sound. I have an engine view, I just can't find it. Alright, so successful flight disembarking passengers for our air hauler airline. Passenger satisfaction was 98.0 and we made $31,000 on $31,886 to be exact. So, not bad for a short flight. Made a little money. I'll take that. And our final VSI or landing rate was 229. So we'll see what that looks like on the replay, but 229 is what we got. I've been averaging 200-ish this week in all of our flights and all of our landings, but it was pretty smooth. Flight time was 41 minutes in the end. I'll take that. But moving on, guys, to what we've all been waiting for, and that is the replay. So let me get that rolling up. Let me get that playback ready for you guys. Did the gate come up? No, it did not. All right, so the doors are still closed, so we don't have to worry about that. All aboard. Who is that? Fly OFD Plays. Thank you for the subscription. Welcome to Blue Warrior family. Let's watch the replay and let's get some replay play and music. Oh shoot, I forgot to do Project Fly. There we go, complete. And we should be off of that sim, I assume, because we're in replay mode. Yep, okay. I like that Xpilot disconnects you automatically from that sim when you jump to the replay, because I know a lot of us forget to do it. Though, man, the ortho out here is just really washed out in Vancouver. All right, here we go. Let's see how we did. Alright, here's some floating. Here's some more floating. Yeesh. I don't know, I think it was pretty soft after the float. I'm trying to get better at putting it down sooner and do less floating. But it's been very challenging for me. Alright, again. Landing truck took us out. It did. It did. Alright, wind wasn't too crazy neither. We'll do a view from here. I don't know, man. What do you guys think about ultra weather so far? I mean, honestly, from the ground, this overcast doesn't look that bad. Doesn't look that bad. In the air, this looked bad. This looked really bad. Yeah, I agree. It could look better. It could look better. Hey, Vio, man, you streaming today, my man? Alright, Pacific, I'll see you later, bro. That's a good observation, chemtrails. I seem to be consistently to the left. Yesterday we were to the right, though, of the center line. Like in both of our landings, we landed to the right. This time we were to the left. Let's watch it from a center line view and see how, yeah, look how off we were right there. Uh-oh, I think the cloud just updated to default or something. I don't know, there might be cloud art, honestly, because I have cloud art replacing my default texture. So I think whenever it leaves, whenever it disables ultra weather, I think it goes back to my cloud art settings. Or I don't know, it still says it's on. So apparently this is, I'm so confused the way it keeps updating. I don't know, guys. I think it might be one of my favorite views. Yeah, so you can see me drifting. So I usually come over the threshold right on the center, and then as I'm like kind of like adjusting slightly to land, I end up drifting left to right. And I think today I drifted to the left because the wind, you can see the windsock over here is actually going from right to left, crossing the runway. So I think that's the reason that I landed towards the left. I don't have a rudder. It might be one of the reasons. I don't have a rudder pedal. So I'm not actually putting any rudder input in to adjust for crosswind. So maybe that is the reason.
quería casarme. Yo tan loco en ilusionarme, creyendo en tus besos y tus caricias. La verdad no fue el culpable.
Nice, AVO. Well, that's almost like right now. Yeah, in like 20 minutes. Well, guys, I do want to say special thanks to AVO, man, for all his love and support. And he'll be streaming right after we finish. We're almost done here. He streams, I think that's in 20 minutes from now. So if you guys want to check out his live stream, you can actually type in !AVO or AVO man, and it'll give you the link to his channel. And you guys can continue watching some flight streaming from him. Beautiful wing view. Oh, I love those flaps. The track that's playing right now is called Que Será. If you understand Spanish, you might know how to spell it. Alright, right wing view next time. That clipping looks weird out in the distance too, where you don't see the whole mountain. I'm not sure how to fix that. Oh yeah, here comes those reverses. Oh man. No problem, bro. Anytime, AVO. I always gotta show support, man, to my fellow YouTube streamers and Twitch streamers as well. Alright, one more replay, guys, and we are gonna be done for today. I do have a lot of other things I gotta do today. I wish we could do a second leg, but I just can't. Not today. Let's do belly camera. We haven't done that yet. YVR is not covered by True Earth Washington. No, it stops right before it. So what you're looking at right now is my regular old bad ortho. Love the tire smoke, man. Such a nice addition to X-Plane. There it is. Alright, guys. Alright, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, that'll be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed that flight from Portland to Vancouver, showcasing the new Ultra Weather XP v2.6 in the ZIbo 737 and Air Hauler 2. A lot of things going on today. Lots of things going on today. I'll leave you with this view, and I want to give a shout out to everybody who watching. Future IO, Dante Smith, Captain Chemtrails, AVO. He's starting stream very soon. Go check him out. Type in !AVO to check out his live stream starting in just a few minutes. Be Amazing, IFMG, Dante Smith, Cookie Productions. Who else on here? Zane Thomas, thank you very much. I am Sean, Captain Bombosa, Paulo, good to see you, thank you guys. Pilot Willie, thank you again for your continued help and support, man. Love it. It's been a great week. I hope you guys stay safe, stay blessed, stay smart, stay wise out there. MD10, thank you, VR. Thank you, man, for watching and hanging out with me as well. Chase the Churro, what up, man? I like that. That's a cool name. I love churros. Bro, you should have got here earlier. We needed an in-flight snack. Anyways, shout out to XP1972. He was streaming earlier today. He's been a huge supporter of the channel. He also live streams Captain Geo, CJ Hollister, HD Simulation. I'm even gonna shout out Captain Canada, my dude over there, John Fly. Who else? Bish. All these guys. It was cool to meet them a couple years ago at FS Expo, and they're great guys, great streams, great quality. Check them out. Until next time, remember you have 3 choices. Give up, give in, and give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless you. I'll see you guys next time. Next video. Touchdown. There it is, right on time. I'm getting good at this. And I'm gonna end us with the song we began with. I'm excited just digging it so much. Yeah. Goodbye. 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 Goodbye.
Man, I went from a bag to a bag to a bag. I remember me and mama used to ride the cab. Pull up out the lot, no more lease, we paying cash. Show up to a crib, had the keys to a Jag. That's that light work, flexing so much it hurt. Used to rock hand-me-downs, now Versace down my shirt. I remember them days we couldn't wait for the first. Finally made me a meal, now we eating off the verse. Yeah, but I remember being hungry. Sardines